Hi Libras, how are you? So that was weird. I completely thought that I did all my Decembers and I didn't. I missed you in Taurus. So that's weird. How hard is it to count to 12? Oh my gosh. Anyway, so here's your December readings. Mid-monthlies are coming up right after this. All right, Libras, what are the energies and messages for Libra's love life? I'm going to make this really short and go through this quickly because I'm literally like in the next 15 minutes I'm doing the mid-monthly. So I'll make this kind of short, Libras. Sorry about that. Spirit and universe, what are the messages for Libra's love life? Libra's love life in December. And I thought about just skipping it and doing the monthlies, but that just, I didn't like that thought. Okay. I'm using a new deck. This is called the Fountain Tarot. The Lovers, the Empress, Knight of Wands, Eight of Pentacles, Knight of Wands, Nine of Wands, Three of Pentacles, Nine of Swords, the Fountain, which is a new card in this deck. I'll tell you about it. And the King of Cups. Okay. Nine of Pentacles is at the bottom of the deck. So there is this air this month, Libras, of one, success and independence and autonomy. Now, this does not mean that you have to not be in a relationship because I say the words autonomy and independent, right? No. This is just you being an air sign, wanting to have that freedom of thought, freedom of space, freedom of time. Even if you're in a committed bond, a long-term committed bond, you want that freedom. This also is talking about success. All right, this doesn't have to be a singledom card. Not at all. Okay, this is just a card of someone that's taking care of business in love and life, in or either within or without a relationship. Okay, but you're feeling like this. You're wanting to feel like this, or you have been, and it feels good because we have the Six of Wands, the card of victory, right underneath it. Okay, great energy. What's at the center of this reading? The Nine of Wands. Okay, getting a little tired, but willing to fight another fight. You're not done with this battle. In terms of your love life, did you have a fight with your partner? Is there contention? Is there this contentious environment between you two? Okay, you're not giving up. You're not even ready to give up at all. Like we have the Eight of Pentacles and the Three of Pentacles. So you're definitely wanting to keep fighting and keep building. And I'll get back to the first row, don't worry. What you've been working so hard for with your partner. Eight of Pentacles. Okay, you guys have been putting in work. Or in your love life, if you're completely single, you've been putting in work. You're not ready to give up yet because there is a much better, happy, there's growth. You see the potential in growth. You see the potential in prosperity. There's acknowledgement being given. So hell no, you're not giving up. No, not at all. You're not even thinking about it. Why? The Lover's card. Okay, could you be dealing with another air sign? Yeah. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini? Yeah, you could be. But this doesn't necessarily mean it. But this means, Libra, yes, you're taking head or heart into consideration. It's not just all feelings. Okay, you're still needing to remain your own individual person, which is beautiful, just like both of these beings are underneath this orb. Okay, they're looking at each other, they're facing each other, they're relying on each other, but they are also independent. The Empress. Okay, can speak of pregnancy, but excitement and an opportunity to build something new. There's all this energy, this time of year, getting ready for the new year to start. There's all this energy, growth and development. Ideas are all over the place. We have the Knight of Wands too. So there could be a fiery type of energy that's in your life that's kind of making you feel like this. Okay? Making you feel like excited about what the plan is for next year. Excited about where the relationship is going. Excited. All right, there's lots of talk of love and development and planning, future planning. It's a little scary, Libras, to you because, again, you want your autonomy. But if you find the right person, they're not going to make you feel crowded. They're going to make you feel not only are you your own individual person, but that you're loved for it. And of course they love you, so you have all the space in the world. It's stressful, okay, because it's stressing you out. Are you overthinking this a little too much? Look at all this happiness. Look at all of this willingness. Look at all of this development that is here. Look at all this energy to move forward. Okay? Don't get caught in this headspace, Libra. It is not the time for that. The Fountain. This is a card in this deck, and it means boundless, timeless, like ever-moving energy. So what is going on in your love life? It's ever transforming. So there's no need to be in this space, because this Nine of Swords type of space, because it's always transforming. It's always moving. Time doesn't end. It's like, so don't spend time worrying about things that aren't even real. Move with it. Move with the relationship. Move with time. Be in the moments as the moments are occurring. And that brings you to a whole new place of appreciation for your love, yourself, your time, and your partner, and your relationship. Be in it. This is not being in it. Be in it and be with it all the time, every time. And that actually causes, now again, you could be dealing with, not again, but you could be dealing with the water sign here, but this actually causes this mentality that I was talking about right here. This causes emotional stability. Look at him sitting in this chair. That's Art Deco chair. Okay, and the water's splashing up all over him, and I think he's actually holding a cup of coffee on his knee because he is unfazed at all of the swirling emotions all around him. He's fine. He's fine, right? This mentality of stepping out of here and being with it, being with all of it, every time, it's a totally different shift in mentality. And it brings you out of this, which is a very, when you start being like this, when anybody starts being like this, Libras, in love, you start vibrating on this frequency, and it causes the reality that you're most afraid of. That's the worst. And then both people are left dumbstruck because they don't know what happened or where it went wrong. And it's because one party was vibrating this low frequency and it came to fruition. Don't allow that to happen. Okay, please clarify this reading for Libras. Ten of Swords, Seven of Swords, Eight of Cups, Libra, Death, Ten of Wands, Strength, yep, gonna need that, Knight of Swords, Five of Swords, Page of Wands. I wish I never clarified this. You gotta move slow. Either someone's coming in or you. This is telling you to just slow down with your actions, slow down with your words, slow down with your thought, be practical. Something is happening here. Holy moly. Why do we have, Libras, leave your comments below, please, because why do we have the Lovers card clarified with the Ten of Swords? Was there a major breakup with someone that you actually truly loved? This whole reading took an entire turn. Now there's hurt. Now there's pain. Is that why you were here? Knight of Swords. That's like the worst card in the tarot deck. In my opinion, the Knight of Swords is the worst card in the tarot deck, because when someone is fleeing in forcefully, trying to change things, trying to make something happen, they're not thinking clearly. They're strictly running from emotions, which is weird because the air signs normally don't run with their emotions. They usually run with their thoughts. But this is somebody that is like rushing in and not thinking clearly. There could be this could be something that you did, Libras, and you really regret it, because look what happens. 10 of Swords, we had the Empress, and now we have the 7 of Swords. What does this even mean? Did somebody go get pregnant with somebody else? Or was there this promise of all this new beginning, and then it just completely got blindsided by some sneaky behavior? We had all this positive stuff, and now somebody's leaving? I mean, I will say that the Knight of Wands is kind of a fickle energy. It's the card of Sagittarius. Not that Sagittarius are fickle, but they're the wanderers, the adventurers, the explorers, right? So it's the one card that has the energy of like always kind of coming and going in and out of your life. So are they back again and then they left again? Is that what happened? Or are you really just wanting your freedom and you're not wanting to deal with this right now? There's a major transformation. We have the 8 of Cups clarified by the Death card. Maybe the transformation is that something really needs to be worked on, like hardcore. And when I say something needs to be worked on, that means both people need to be working on themselves and the relationship. It's so easy to say, well, if you would only do this, then I would do that. And if you did this, and if only you'd say this, if only he would have said that, if only she would have acted this way, then I would have been able to. Don't play that game. Don't play that game. There's a major transformation, and it is going to take work. This whole entire reading took a turn for the worse. 9 of Wands clarified by the 10 of Wands. Okay, so there's a lot of overburden. I mean, maybe one person is really feeling like they're putting in all the work in the relationship and the other person isn't. And because of that, despite connection, despite feelings, there's still mistrust. There's still feeling stabbed in the back because of that. Someone still keeps leaving. Despite all the good feelings, it's not good in the long run. Maybe that's what's happening. We have Strength and the 3 of Pentacles. So, okay, if you want to step this up, if you want to level up, it's going to take a lot of strength. We already talked about this mess. Knight of Swords. 5 of Swords in the Fountain. These are such opposite energies. The 5 of Swords is a lose-lose situation. Nobody's happy here. But I feel there's on some level this sense of control. And I think this Fountain card here, the main message here is that it cannot be controlled. Love cannot be controlled. You can only control yourself. You can only control your own thoughts and your own emotions. But you can also do that to your detriment. And so I feel like this is saying you've got to let it go and move with it instead of trying to force and control and win and get back at or make them see something. And I'm not saying you're doing this, but somebody in the dynamic, in the duo, is doing this, and it is hurting the whole thing. The answer is slowing down, being practical. Okay, 2 of Wands, looking at where we are, where we want to be. Where am I right now? What mindset am I in? How can I change this? How am I, they seem upset. How can I respond? Okay, respond, don't react. Very, very important. This is reaction, not responding, this Knight of Swords. This is not the way to fix things. Oh my goodness. Knight of Cups clarified by the Page of Wands. Okay, so there is action here. There's action that needs to be done. There's action that can be done. There's communication that can be done. Is it going to take emotional stability? Yeah. Which, Libras, you're good at that. So I don't know what happened. Leave your comments below. What happened? What's happening? This went from this like great reading to from like one card saying, you know, don't get in your head, to all of a sudden like all this causing all this drama. Is what happened that you were in your head too much and it actually caused this? Now keep in mind Mercury's retrograde, so everything's kind of this cluster right now. You're not the only ones, but yeah, that was weird. Okay, Libras. What are the high-level advice and guidance messages for Libras? High-level advice and guidance messages for Libras. All right. 3 of Cups. Okay, very clearly there could be a third-party situation. This could also be talking about, in terms of advice and guidance, Libras, this could be talking about the need to go out and have fun and relax. Page of Swords. Okay. Gathering information before jumping to conclusions. This can also mean that someone is spying or that you are spying and stalking. Stop that. The Sun. Okay, there is light at the end of the tunnel. Sometimes it doesn't feel like that. Advice and guidance, right? Go out, have fun, lighten the mood. I feel like the main thing that this is saying is you gotta relax. I feel like spending time here in this space is not healthy, and this is saying go have fun, go relax, go be with people, go be with your friends, because it's going to make you realize that there can be really like not to get caught up in your mind and not to get caught up trying to figure stuff out. Just kind of let it be for now and have fun in the moment with whomever. Okay? And don't get caught up in trying to fix anything at this time. I'm really curious what this means for you, Libras, so please leave your comments below. Okay, stay tuned because I'm posting the mid-monthlies right now. All right. Bye, Libras. Sorry about being late. That was really weird. All right. Bye.